Nebraska pilots, how you doing today? Hope everything is going great for you. I'm inside here, uh, currently working on studying for my upcoming instrument check ride. I've been working on this rating for far longer than I'd like to admit. I flew multiple days this week, and I hope you did too. Um, on Wednesday, in particularly, had a great day. I met Colin and Craig and Troy up in Wayne because Colin was up there checking out the facility at Wayne. They're doing some great improvements to prepare for the May Day stall drag races. May Day 2021, I think it's Thursday through Saturday or Sunday. I'm not sure, but it's going to be awesome. So also this week, I had a great opportunity to meet some of you. Had a new shipment of Nebraska Pilots apparel come in. And I get all that made here locally in Fremont at Embroidery Connections. I'm a big believer in supporting small local businesses. And I'm not the first person to come up with a passport program by any means, but it was inspired when I went up to Wisconsin a couple years ago. And then I found out along the way, after speaking with the Nebraska Department of Aeronautics, that they did something similar to this a couple years ago. But, it's kind of gone dormant, and I just thought it'd be something neat for us to do in 2021. As a group, we've got almost 700 members now, which is really cool. I think back in February we had 41, and then I believe it was in March we had that little impromptu fly-in Columbus, and things just exploded since then. This will be a year-long participation, and hopefully we can get many of you to compete in this and have fun with this and enjoy this. But it's going to be 12-page booklet, okay, and you're going to earn points if you touch down at qualifying Nebraska airstrips. You're going to earn a point if you spend some money in that local economy. For example, if you go in and buy some aviation fuel, if you go grab the crew car and go to lunch, heck, even if you buy some snacks or something in the FBO, get inside there, sign the guest book, look around, smell the grass, let the wind blow through your hair a little bit, and experience these airports. You can do just a touch and go if you want to, but I just think that there's more to it, and you'll get more out of this in terms of enjoyment factor if you actually spend a little time at these places. And also, you're going to get a point if you attend a fly-in. We've got a lot of Nebraska community fly-in events, and they're great. They need our support, and it's cool. You can meet other people there, other pilots, support some local nonprofits and everything. And those kids attend those things. They love seeing airplanes fly into their little towns. So you're furthering along sort of this dream we kind of all live of aviation. So, and we'll ask for updates along the way. It's an honor system, okay? That's important, but I think everyone here, it's no problem. We've got some sponsors that helped us in the publishing costs of this, okay, little booklet, because we're getting hundreds of these things printed up because we were going to have those distributed to you in December, okay? So I'm taking November to have these things printed, and then December will be our distribution month. Several people have asked me and mentioned, boy, I sure hope the prizes are worth, what it takes. We're going to do our best to get you prizes, certificates, and everything, but you're not going to equal out. It's not going to be a net zero in terms of the money you spent and the prize value. This is about an experience, and hopefully that's something that is much more valuable than any prize we can give you. So in addition to our 2021 passport program, we will be having more fly-ins, okay? Those are really hard to plan out, as it turns out with weather. So watch the page for an impromptu fly-in. Some of our best fly-ins were literally set up, hours before we met, and sometimes they only have 3-4 planes, and other times they might have 15 planes. The fly-ins, we meet somewhere and then we fly to other airports. We don't just sit around and I mean, we do kind of stand around and look at each other's planes and all that and chit chat a little bit. But then we, as a group, we get in and we fly somewhere together and we land. We love to go to grass strips, okay? And then we usually shoot the breeze there and we take off and we go land somewhere else. And then we might just take right off again and land somewhere else. So anyway, that's what our fly-ins are about. Of course, safety is very important to us. We need everyone abiding by safety standards and being the most safe pilots we possibly can for these fly-ins to be successful and fun. To show you how cool this group of pilots and how meaningful it can be to you, because I had a very personal experience this week. I was conversing with with someone that's a member of our Facebook page that posts often. And come to find out, this gentleman actually met with my grandfather hours before he fatally crashed his aircraft back in March of 1984. And I was 8 years old. So I've always been intrigued with learning more about my grandfather, and especially as a pilot, and not a lot of information out there necessarily. He crashed fatally because he flew VFR into IMC, so plain as day pilot error and poor planning. But that being said, I'm sure you have a loved one that's gone that you'd like to learn more about, and I found someone in our group, and I can't wait to go sit down and have a cup of coffee or have a lunch with this gentleman and just ask him about my grandfather. So anyway, that was very personal this week, and I really excited about that opportunity. And I had to wait a long time after that accident when I was 8 years old before I could start flying. In fact, I had to wait till I was 40 years old to actually begin flying. So anyway, just thought to share it with you. This group can actually really do cool things. We can help fuel aspiring pilots' aspiration for becoming pilots. You can meet people that you can form awesome friendships with, and like I did this week, you can almost in conversation somehow it just comes up and accidentally find out that there's someone in this group that you have a pretty close connection with. So there's not very many degrees of separation in this world. I'm a big believer in that, and this week was proven. So as I wrap things up here, hopefully you've kind of enjoyed this little update. Watch for the passport program. Hope that you can help us, help the Northeast Nebraska aviators in the May Day stall drag races, and hopefully we can meet, or hopefully you can meet somebody that forms a meaningful moment in your life, and that's what it's all about. And so it's a cool group. Okay, it's really neat, and I hope you have a great week.